Well, good afternoon again. I'm showing you another one of the finished mango trees here. I can maybe back up a little bit if I don't trip here. This tree is basically finished, and you can see how much wood we cut out of it and how much we cut back on it. I'm going to show you the next one here. So we're progressing through here, tree by tree, and make sure to leave enough green around it, and it'll come back real shortly, I'm sure, with all new growth, and that'll be good. But as you can see from just looking at the lower part of these trees of exactly how much wood there is involved, and not having pruned for, like I said, about 6 years here. I did cut back a little bit a year or two ago on the bottom, and that because we had so many branches just hanging on the ground, and the fruit would actually hang on the ground, and of course the bugs get at it, so I kind of cleaned it up underneath to avoid that. But now we've gone through and really pruned them back dramatically, I should say. So the wood growth that you see there will be the basic support for the branches, and all the new growth that should be coming. There's a few more I can see, or should trim back a little bit. But again, this right here versus this right there, same type mango tree completely, and how vigorous the growth there. That really needs to be cut back. That tree that you're looking at right now produced very little fruit in the last season, and hopefully now with cutting it back and going for the new growth, and that will get an abundance more fruit. Like I said previously, all the mangoes come off new growth, and if you don't cut back on the tree and prune the tree, that old growth is just going to get thicker and thicker and thicker and thicker, as you can see by the base of these trees, how much wood there is on them. And you're going to wind up putting so much of the growth of the tree that should be going into the new branches, should be going into the mango fruit, is actually going into the wood here. So, and then looking at this first row again, yeah, looks really good. I am really happy with the results that we got here, and am really anxious now to see how much this will change. Kind of get a little bit different perspective here on the other side, how much this will change the growth of the tree. Like I said, these are all dwarf mangoes. I don't think they were intended to get up to 12 to 15 feet like they were. Yeah, so by cutting them back, topping them off, and actually trimming around the sides and everything, we're shaping the tree, and also keeping its size down, so much easier to pick the fruit. There's a couple branches up on top. I probably should have trimmed down just those few, and that up there can still do that. But overall, they're looking so good. And let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mango trees done. And of course this is the first one again that we did. A little bit more growth left on that. I think I was trying to be a little bit cautious, and as I moved along here, I just got braver and braver with every tree here, because now that I look at these, it looks like there's quite a bit more leaves on these if I go back than you see on here. I got a whole lot braver with the trees. The big thing was, once I got down here, the growth of the wood and the branches and that were so overpowering, and I really wanted to cut back on that as much as I could. So just another update for all of you watching the videos. I will no doubt update it again. It's noon here now, so we're taking a break for lunch, and that in the afternoon we'll probably start and do a couple more and then actually take a break for the day. I think I actually need to walk down here and take a look. Maybe what we need to actually do this afternoon is do a little bit of a burn here, as you can see by yeah, these are the burn piles down here, and 3 huge, can't even talk. Get my tongue moving here again. 3 huge burn piles. This one right here that you're looking at now is the one I actually burned. As it burns down, then I'll pull branches from this pile here. I'll pull branches from the lower pile there and add to it. I do not want to take up half my lawn with a burn pile here, so I kind of like keeping it in one place. And of course I've got a tree right there I've got to be careful with also. So and hopefully it's green, and that I don't know how well it'll burn, but generally, and I found that out here, once it starts and takes off, oh boy, it goes up pretty quick. So I'm going to leave everybody go again. Thanks for viewing and watching the progress on pruning mango trees, and I will continue to update you on that progress and show you exactly what we are doing here with the mango trees and how we're pruning them back, and pruning them back pretty dramatically. And I think this is going to work. I've been in California enough and in Florida enough to see the way they cut back some of the fruit trees there, and of course cutting back on the grapes and that, and it's pretty dramatic, because they want the growth similar to here. They want the growth to go into the new shoots and the growth to grow into the new fruit. So I'm going to leave you again, take a break here for lunch, and probably get back at it a little bit this afternoon. So everybody out there, you have yourself a good day. God bless, and I'll be back with you later on.